Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to set up our ID, which is IntelliJ IDEA. So let's see how we can set up our project, how to create a project from existing source code, and also after that we will attach our virtual environment which we have created to that particular project. So let's see. So for my personal use, I use IntelliJ IDEA for the development purpose. If you are using other IDE, which is either VS Code or any, you can go for that. This is an extra session. So if you want to see how to set up your existing project in IntelliJ IDEA, you can go ahead with that. Otherwise, you can simply skip the video. So let's start. So in order to work with IntelliJ IDEA, you need to first download it. If you already have the this IDE, it's okay. If you don't have, you can just go to jetbrains.com. And this IntelliJ IDEA was created by in JetBrains. So just go to the website. You can download over here. Over the download, you might have two options: free version or paid version. Basically, it's ultimate or community. Community is free license. Free version, and ultimate is the paid version. So you can go as per your choice. I personally use the premium one because it has a lot of advantage. So yeah, you can just download it, and once it is down, when you download the app, you might see something like this, IntelliJ IDEA on your bar. Just click it, and pretty much as you can see, I already have a lot of projects imported. Let's create a new project. Or it's not, we don't want to create a new project, we want to import a project from our existing directory. So let's click on it, and yeah, so this is my Telegram bot service. So this is my project. Let's import this. As you can see, my project has been imported. It is doing some indexing on the backend. IntelliJ IDEA is indexing some of the data. Let's see. Meanwhile, our next step is to attach a virtual environment VNV which we have created. Let's go to IntelliJ IDEA and open preferences. I need to go to the project settings. The shortcut command is, I open the settings, project structure. I open this project settings by command and semicolon. This will come up. Now go to the SDKs. You can see these all are my existing SDKs. I want to create a new SDK. Just go to the plus over here. Just click on plus. I want to add a Python SDK. Just click on Python SDK, and make sure you don't do. So I have two options: new environment or existing environment. I don't want to create a new environment. I have to select from the existing environment. What you can do is just go over there, and what was the path for my project? It was course telegram VNV. So this is the path. So this is my VNV pasted over here, and I have over bin, and then I need to select Python 3. So this is the Python file path for the Python executable I need to select, and just click on OK. I can see there is new Python environment. Let's name it Telegram VNV. Just click on apply. After clicking on apply, you need to attach this project. So I know it's Telegram. So after creating a new virtual env SDK on the IntelliJ IDEA, I need to attach this SDK with the project, and just go over here and select this thing, apply, and OK. Yeah. So when you open the shell, you see now after attaching the environment, just observe that this virtual environment, it is by default activating. So if I run command which Python, this will automatically have my Telegram bot env, and this shell I opened before attaching the virtual env to the IDE, and there was no VNV, right? So that means my environment has been installed, and if I do something, or if I want to develop something or anything, by default I will get the environment. I don't need to create, or I don't need to activate environment every time I open the project. It will come as a by default functionality. So I can also create some shortcuts over here. Let's see, let's create a Python command. So let's just select the manage file. This is the manage file. I want to open shell. I'll just run this command and just click on apply. I can name it as shell because I want to open a shell. Now this has come. I just click on it, and yeah, I get interacting shell, and when I click on this particular shell, the environment is by default activated, so I don't need to go and activate environment. This is a pretty handy options I get over here. I can do one more thing. Instead of shell, I can also add one more option for run server. I know for running server my command was python manage.py run server. This was the command. Now this command I don't need to type it every time. I just got it some buttons on the SDK. Now you can see I have run server. RS is like run server. I can say OK. I just ran it, and yes, my server is up and running. If I just go and if I just clicked over here, yes, my Django is working, and I can see my logs over here. So reason of using IDE is that it's pretty handy. You get everything once you set up your IDE. You get all the option very handy, and it saves a bit of your time. Also going back and forth, like how you work, how you develop. So it also helps in your development. So this is much. I can type something from telegram bot service settings import star. and this is if I print, here I am getting the values. Yeah, I might have mistyped something. So yes, it is working fine. So yeah, pretty much it. That's it. In the next video, from next video onwards, we will start working with, we will work on this ID, and in the next video, we will see how to download and work with Telegram. Thank you.